Hey guys, I'm Sonika. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how you can prepare yourself to make the most out of your next bird photography trip. So let's get started.
Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to get notified whenever I'm on YouTube. Thank you.
Bird photography is super fun. You get to meet so many new birds and get to spend some quality time with nature. But it can be even more fun if you prepare yourself for it. So here are my 10 tips to make the most out of your next bird photography trip. The ideal lenses for bird photography can be those which give you a focal length of more than 400 mm. I have heard that the Tamron 150-600G2 lens is ideal for bird photography, and there are many telephoto lenses available out there, but I don't have any of them. I have a 7300mm kit lens. I have been using it for the past 1 year for bird photography. I even used it recently for my birding trip to Jigwan Bird Sanctuary, and it has given me some pretty decent shots. I've even done birding with my point and shoot camera, the Nikon Coolpix V500. Gear is important. The closer you can get to the birds, the better your photos are gonna turn out. But if you don't have a super telephoto lens, that does not mean that you cannot engage in bird photography. You can start with whatever you have. For bird photography, I use the aperture priority mode, and I set my aperture to the widest that my lens can allow me to go. At 300 mm, my kit lens allows me the widest aperture of f6.3. I use auto ISO and set the maximum ISO at 1600 and minimum shutter speed at 1/1600. Continuous shooting, as I need to press my shutter all the time as the birds keep moving. White balance auto, spot or centered metering. Exposure compensation, -0.7 for white birds and +0.7 for black birds. I shoot in RAW plus JPEG. Before any trip, I take a few practice rounds with my camera and lens. I go up to my terrace early in the morning and try to take a few test shots so that I get used to my camera and settings. Try to gather as much information as you can about the place you will be going to and the bird species you are likely to find there. You can also look up a few bird photography tutorials and references to gain some new insights. You may also ask a few photographer friends who may have been to that place before. Make sure you pack all your equipment, charge your batteries thoroughly, delete old files and empty your memory cards. Pack dull colored clothing for birding. You are going to be in the sun for hours, so make sure you pack that sunscreen, cap, sunglasses, scarf, mosquito repellent, water bottle, snacks, etc. Once you reach your destination, only carry the gear necessary on the field and leave your luggage in the car or hotel room. Put your phone on silent or vibrate mode and keep quiet around the birds. Check your camera settings thoroughly before you start clicking. Understand the direction of the light source, that is the sun. Make sure the sun is behind you and falling directly onto the birds. Having the sun behind your birds can give you some good against the light shots, which can be great, but mostly try to have the birds in the light. You may have to wait for hours in the hot sun in order to get your perfect shot, and sometimes you may not be able to get it also. Bird photography requires years of practice and persistence. So please keep practicing and clicking. Slow and steady wins the race. Let the composition of your images convey a beautiful story about the bird and its environment. You need not take headshots of all your birds. Use your creativity and vision to narrate a beautiful story that only you can see. If you want to know how to compose your bird shots in a better way, the tutorial is right here and also with the link down below. You can go check it out. What is the use of carrying all that heavy equipment to a new and unknown place in the hot sun if you don't enjoy it, if you don't love nature and you feel you are a part of it? I have heard some photographers say when I go on birding trips that, hey, I want my bird with a piece of fish, or I want to get that perfect flight shot, or I want my birds fighting. If I don't get those shots, my trip is a complete waste. Yes, capturing those shots, those moments is commendable. But is that the reason why you lift your camera? Really? So guys, I hope you found this tutorial to be useful. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below about what you want to watch next on my channel. Share this video with your bird lover friends and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon to be notified whenever I'm on YouTube. Here is my previous birding vlog. Please go check it out guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more such photography related videos on my channel. Bye.